and you are locked on VOP TV. Don't go nowhere. This is where the juice is. This is where all you need for entertainment, politics, movies, and whatnot.
And keep watching VOP TV. So keep it locked, because I'm locked already, man, and it's money back guarantee. So you're gonna have a good time, because I do.
And please keep watching VOP TV.
I want to actually, I beg you, subscribe, watch it. If not, whatever you see.
You better not touch that die, because VOP is the plot.
Are you ready for the extraordinary? Something big is happening on your screen. Introducing VOP TV. Now streaming on SLTV channel 264. From breaking news to captivating conversations, news analysis, giving you all sides to the story. We break in-depth discussions on the issues that matter, from politics to sports, entertainment, and lifestyle. VOP TV on SLTV channel 264. Join us as we redefine what television means to you. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice.
We are here with the leadership of VOP Television Lagos. We do appreciate this opportunity to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to our viewers all over the world and admirers. Cheers.
Happy New Year and welcome to the African News and Voice of the People Television. I am Chioma Innocent. Before we begin the news, kindly visit our website. It's www.vop.ng for fresh and trending news. For WhatsApp, the number is 0904-473-2605. The Free Liberia Movement, FLM, has announced what it calls the formal escalation of the fourth and final Remonstrance, a sweeping declaration demanding truth, accountability, and reparative justice over America's historic relationship with Liberia and people of African descent. A remonstrance is a formal declaration of principled objection that holds authority accountable to its own laws and values. This comes as the United States prepares to mark 250 years since the American Revolution. In a statement in Monrovia, the movement said the moment of America's semi-quincentennial must be accompanied by an honest reckoning with what it describes as centuries of racial deception, from slavery disguised as liberty to the forced exile of Black Americans under colonization policies that created Liberia. According to the FLM leaders, the fourth Remonstrance is not a symbolic protest, but the culmination of a nearly 250-year legal and moral record in which Black Americans and colonized Africans repeatedly challenged contradictions in American democracy, only to be ignored or silenced. Meanwhile, the United Nations has described as alarming the humanitarian conditions in Sudan's western Darfur city of El Fasher, following its first visit since the city fell to the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces in October. UN Humanitarian Coordinator for Sudan, Denise Brown, said the hours-long mission was carried out under extreme tension, adding that it was a tense mission as they went into what the UN has been describing as a massive crime scene. Noting that the visit came shortly after the killing of peacekeepers in nearby Kadugli, Brown said only small numbers of civilians were visible during the visit, though the UN believes that many others remain detained or injured and in need of urgent medical evacuation. It noted that villages surrounding El Fasher appeared completely abandoned, while those still in the city are surviving in damaged buildings or makeshift shelters without clean water, toilets, or adequate food. According to the UN, hundreds of civilians remain facing shortages of medicine, education, and basic supplies, with food prices extreme as a kilogram of rice reportedly costs up to $100. Away from that report, Somalia's President Hassan Mohamud, citing intelligence report, has said the breakaway region of Somaliland has agreed to resettle Palestinians and host an Israeli military base in return for recognition by Israel. Mohamud said Tel Aviv's recognition of Somaliland was very unexpected and strange, adding that it came out of nowhere as Israel became the first since 1991 to recognize the region as an independent state. Somaliland, which declared independence from Somalia in 1991, has operated as a de facto self-governing region without international recognition, as the central government in Mogadishu has failed to reassert control. However, Mogadishu rejects Somaliland as independence claim, considers the region part of Somalia, and views any direct engagement with it as a violation of the country's sovereignty. Mohamud said they have been trying to reunite the country in a peaceful manner, adding that Somaliland also accepted joining the Abraham Accords signed in 2020 between Israel and the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Sudan, and Morocco to normalize their relations. Meanwhile, Somalia's President Hassan Mohamud says his country does not want Israel to establish a presence in Somaliland, warning that Tel Aviv's recognition of the breakaway region risks bringing its conflict to the region. Describing the move as a very sad situation, calling for respect of the international law, he stated that his country has never attacked Israel or created problems for Israel. He said they do not want Israel to bring problems for Somalia. Pointing to Gaza and the long history of conflict in the Middle East, Mohamud said that Israel's recent actions are not compatible or convenient with international law. According to him, Somalia's northern regions have long faced secessionist and separatist challenges, but the government has always sought to resolve differences peacefully. In Uganda, authorities have arrested Sarah Biriti, a prominent human rights advocate, ahead of the January 15 general elections. Though the police have not publicly detailed the reason for the arrest, multiple sources familiar with the investigation said authorities were considering charges related to hate speech. Biriti recently criticized restrictions on Starlink internet imports and encouraged citizens to bypass them, raising concerns amid preparations for the January 2026 national elections. Meanwhile, her arrest has sparked debate over civil liberties, security forces' involvement in politics, and the monitoring of electoral processes in Uganda. National Unity Platform leader Robert Kyagulanyi has condemned the arrest, accusing security agencies of targeting government critics ahead of the 2026 general elections. Still in Uganda, the Electoral Commission has reassured citizens that possession of a national identity card or a voter location slip is not a requirement to vote in the forthcoming general elections, as long as the voter's name appears in the National Voters Register. Electoral Commission Chairperson Simon Biabakama made the clarification to newsmen in Kampala, stating that the foundation for one to vote is to be in the National Voters Register. Biabakama added that anyone not having the voter location slip or national ID should show up and mention his or her name, and the person would be cross-checked in the register and allowed to vote. He explained that the biometric voter verification kit and voter location slips were introduced mainly to speed up the voting process, not to deny eligible voters their constitutional rights. In Guinea, the Electoral Authority has provisionally declared incumbent Mamadi Doumbouya winner of the December 28, 2025 presidential election, crediting him with an over 86.72% of valid votes in the first round. Doumbouya polled over 4.5 million votes, or 86.72%. The announcement by the head of the General Directorate of Elections, Janabou Toure, came 48 hours after polls closed, capping a vote that marks the end of the military transition period following Doumbouya's 2021 coup against then-President Alpha Condé. According to official figures from decentralization, verification and compilation of polling unit records, the election covered the entire national territory and overseas constituencies with 16,730 voting centers and 23,673 polling stations deployed. Of this, 23,398 stations were processed, representing a coverage rate of 98.84%. According to the umpire, the vote recorded 310,589 null ballots, with valid votes totaling over 5 million, or 94.46% of expressed votes. South Africa's public protector has concluded that neither the presidency nor the Department of Defense acted improperly in the controversial catering expenses related to the presidential aircraft in Kwazi, amounting to over 500,000 rand. Advocate Koleka Galeka clarified that the actual catering cost for the London flight was significantly less, rounding off to just over 139,000 rand. Citing the presidential handbook and South African Air Force guidelines, she stated that the procurement process was adhered to and that no alcohol or luxury items were included in the catering orders. The expenditure surfaced amid scrutiny following the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II in 2022, where extravagant meals were served aboard the jet. Passengers aboard the Nkwazi, including President Cyril Ramaphosa, reportedly indulged in lavish dishes and beverages valued at 24,000 rand per person on their return from London. The outcry stemmed from allegations by the Democratic Alliance leader John Steenhuisen that the catering cost for the flight amounted to 600,000 rand for fewer than 18 guests. You're currently watching the African News on Voice of the People television. We'll take a short break, and when we return, we'll come with more news and the news analysis segment. Stay tuned.
ẹ̀yin tèmi ní nàìjíríà lókè òkun mò ń kí yín fún kérésìmesì ọdún yìí á yabo fún wa o gbogbo àlàrí bá ti ṣe tààrọ̀ náà gbégbá o. I wish my fans all over the world in Europe, America, Australia, everywhere a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Catch ya next year.
As the year comes to an end, we want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for your hard work, dedication, and the positive vibe you bring to Voice of the People every day. From all of us on the HR, we would like to say Merry Christmas, a happy, prosperous, and healthy New Year. Thank you.
This is to wish you a wonderful, spirit-filled, and Merry Christmas from Matthew Ugunswada.
This year has been so amazing with you in it. And that's why we're saying from Voice of the People TV, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And we love you.
You've been wonderful all through the year. And this is from us, Voice of the People Television, saying Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to you all. See you at the top.
Whether you've been with us through the ups and downs or just joined us for this festive season,
take a moment to cherish the moments you've made and look forward to making new ones on the horizon.
May this new year bring you everything good, everything prosperous.
As we bid farewell to the old year and welcome you to the new year,
may your heart be filled with joy and your home with laughter. And of course, may your spirit be filled with hope.
We'll be bringing you live updates, exciting performance, and inspiring stories throughout the day.
Stay tuned for our special New Year's coverage and let's make this year unforgettable.
Thank you for making us a part of your celebration.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Ghana's police have released a citizen known as Saki Cyborg after he pleaded guilty to unlawfully discharging a firearm and was fined 24,000 cedi or 2 years in jail. Cyborg was arrested for firing a gunshot salute to Nigerian Afrobeat star Asake at the Afrofuture Festival in Accra. Cyborg admitted his actions were illegal but said he was seeking consideration from authorities to fire the gun. He then fired 10 shots into the air, prompting Asake and his friends to jump and shout praises on him. However, he apologized publicly in a video after the court hearing, saying the incident would not happen again. The shooting expedition had sparked wild reactions on social media, with many Ghanaians expressing concern over his actions. Consequently, many of the netizens who came across the video tagged the social media pages of the Ghana Police Service, demanding his immediate arrest. Still in the news, the Ghana police have confirmed the arrest of Evans Eshu, widely known as Ebonua, in what the authorities said was part of a wider cyber monitoring operation ahead of December 31st night's religious services. The development followed months of public attention on his apocalyptic flood prophecy and his construction of a massive wooden ark. The police said the arrest was carried out by the Inspector General of Police's Special Cyber Vetting Team as part of ongoing efforts to monitor and address cyber-related activities. The confirmation followed widespread online reports linking the arrest to recent warnings issued by security agencies against individuals making public prophecies or declarations capable of causing fear, panic, or public disorder. However, the police did not disclose the specific allegations against him or the exact nature of the conduct under investigation. The statement noted that at this stage, the police have not publicly detailed the specific allegations against the suspect or the nature of the conduct under investigation. We now take you to Madagascar, where 5 mpox cases have been confirmed in the island nation's northwestern city of Mahajanga. In a statement, the Minister of Public Health, Monira Managna, said the confirmation came after laboratory tests and the public had been urged to remain vigilant and strictly adhere to preventive measures. According to a government spokesperson, Gaska Fenosua, a response plan had been activated, including the provision of regular updates on national contingency plans and the mobilization of a coordination and surveillance team. Fenosa said an emergency public health operational center had been established in Mahajanga to search for more active cases and to carry out patient isolation and treatment. The center will also strengthen health checks at entry points, ports and airports. Now, still on the African news, we bring you some more stories on the business sector. An International Monetary Fund (IMF) forecast has revealed that Africa will be home to more high-growth economies, expanding by at least 6% than any other in 2026. It spotlighted South Sudan and Guinea as leaders, with each projected for double-digit growth powered by oil and mining booms. Meanwhile, it stated that East Africa's reform push is paying off, with Uganda, Rwanda, and Ethiopia averaging a robust 7%. However, the sunny forecast comes with clear warnings, with analysts pointing to major risks, including climate shocks, political instability, and high debt. On debt, African sovereigns hope for lower interest rates in 2026, as they will pay nearly $95 billion to their creditors in 2026, with countries like Kenya dedicating a fifth of all government spending to debt repayment. Meanwhile, squeezed by higher borrowing costs, developing countries are hoping that the prospect of interest rates coming down can bring some respite. From business to sport. Bazumana Touré scored in stoppage time as defending champion Côte d'Ivoire recovered from a 2-goal deficit to beat Gabon 3-2 in the Africa Cup of Nations, which now enters the knockout stage. Christopher Operi crossed for Touré to hand in the winner as Les Elephants staged a dramatic comeback to finish top of Group F, just ahead of Cameroon by virtue of scoring a goal more than the indomitable Lions. Operi had also set up Ivan Gesand for the equalizer in the 84th minute. Both of the late scorers were substitutes as coach Emerse Faye was forced to make changes to counter Gabon's early dominance. The Panthers had raced ahead with goals from Guelo Kanga and Denis Bowanga before Jean-Philippe Crasso pulled one back at the end of the first half. In another fixture, Burkina Faso booked second place in Group E at the Africa Cup of Nations with a 2-0 win over Sudan in Casablanca, with goals from Lassina Traore and Arsene Kouassi as their opponents squandered the penalty. The Burkinabe finished on 6 points from 3 matches, 3 behind group winners Algeria, who advanced with a perfect record. Meanwhile, Sudan progressed as one of the 4 best third-place teams. We'll take a short break and return with more stories and breaking news. Stay tuned.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. But for us, the technical crew,
it's weird for technical people to be in front of camera, but I just want to say,
now this one they make me come outside every day. Anytime when they call me, I will rush come outside. We don't get holiday.
Our holiday is part of our daily routine, and we've embraced it.
I must say, the work is challenging, engaging, and interesting.
We are all families here at VOP, and we the technical crew.
For us, it's another day on the job.
But it's tough being away from family.
But the lighter part of it is that after the work,
we stay connected with video calls and messages. Merry Christmas.
On behalf of the technical crew, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, and here we are, job continues.
It's a season of love, a season of joy, a season to celebrate you because you deserve it. From all of us at Voice of the People TV, we only want to wish you a very merry, happy Christmas and a prosperous new year ahead.
You blessed the boy, the girl is fine, rice and beautiful. Hello everybody, my name is Mike Abdul. Keep watching VOP TV. God bless you real good.
Hi guys, my name is Abioduola, also known as Minister Abe. I just want you to keep watching VOP TV. God bless you.
Oretolu Amishe is a banger. My name is Yomi Olabisi Yomi Apala. Keep watching VOP TV.
Babati sọ̀rọ̀ mi dayọ̀, ẹ wá bá mi yọ̀, momore. Thank you, Daddy. Mio. Hello, guys. My name is Tosibi. Keep watching VOP TV, VOP TV. God bless you.
Mo gbé ọ̀gá o, mo gbé ọ̀gá o, olódodo lọ́nà gbogbo. Mo gbé ọ̀gá o. Hello, people of God. This is your favorite girl, Mosu Exalta. Keep watching VOP TV, and you will be blessed. Love you.
Etobi gan, Etobi Olua. Hello everyone, my name is T Praise and I'm here telling you, keep watching VOP TV. Don't change that dial. We are here. Jesus is here. Glory.
Glory. You see Yakaways. Sure, don't mind my voice. I've gone so many places today. Girl, view. Okay, oh la la. Okay, wait. Hello, Lagos, Nigerians. My name is Minister K Wonder. Please keep watching VOP TV. Don't touch that out.
Hey guys, what's up? How you all doing? The community of Nelson One, your number one celebrity host, and you are watching Voice of the People Television, VOP. Stay tuned.
It is my name. I am a friend of the microphone, Voice of the People TV. That name is unique, and the brand is very sweet. I like the packaging, picture qualities, camera qualities, and of course, the quality of human beings that I see sometimes on your channel. I talk and get paid, and I look forward to being in your studios.
Oh yes, you are on to Voice of the People TV. Live here in Benin City, the cradle of black civilization. What are you waiting for? Tune in, bro.
VOP TV. Now, you have more than a voice.
Voice of the People. You can hear me now. My name is Patrick Doyle, and I wish that you continue to echo the voices of the people. Big up VOP TV.
My name is Suibifa Dokobo. Please keep watching VOP TV.
Hi, my name is Kwekumali Ikenda Onyekwena, and I am with the Voice of the People TV. Now, if you're looking for the veritable channel for information, politics, robust discussions, you don't need to go far. VOP has you. VOP will always have you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Patrick Diabwa, aka Ibani Chuka, Amayanabo the Eagle King, and you are watching VOP TV. Stay with us.
It is my name. I am a friend of the microphone. I talk and get paid, and I look forward to being in your studios. Voice of the People TV. That name is unique, and the brand is very sweet. I like the packaging, picture qualities, camera qualities, and then of course, the quality of human beings that I see sometimes on your channel. I'll be like, well, this TV station will go places. Voice of the People TV.
Oh yes, you are on to Voice of the People TV. Live here in Benin City, the cradle of black civilization. What are you waiting for? Tune in, bro.
Hey guys, what's up? How you all doing? They call me Ovisha Nelson One, your number one celebrity host, and you are watching Voice of the People Television, VOP. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Tosin Mohammed. I'm a gospel artist. Keep watching VOP TV.
Almighty Father, you are the mighty Redeemer. We've come to worship at your feet, oh Lord. This is Ayotunde Adejimo, chilling with you on the Voice of the People TV. Don't touch that remote. You are where God wants you to be. Listening to the Voice of the People TV.
The Bible says we should give thanks in all circumstances. And all circumstances include the good times and the bad, the high times and the low, the times when everything look as if they are going well, and those times when Enugbe, the ground dry like the sand in the desert, those times when you feel like giving up, you should give thanks still. My name is Jeff Melu, and I'm a gospel poet. And you should keep watching VOP TV. Don't touch that dial.
Welcome back. This is still the African News on Voice of the People Television, where we've been bringing you stories from across the motherland. Benin Republic has jailed about 30 people, most of them soldiers, who were accused of involvement in a failed coup earlier in December 2025. Now, on December 7, 2025, soldiers appeared on national television claiming President Patrice Talon had been deposed. The attempted coup was quickly crushed by loyalist forces with support from the Nigerian Air Force and French Special Forces. Several people were killed, and the alleged coup leader, Lieutenant Colonel Pascal Tigri, along with other mutinous soldiers, remained on the run. The accused appeared before a special prosecutor for the court for economic crimes and terrorism in Cotonou and were placed in pretrial detention. They faced charges of treason, murder, and endangering state security with heavy security deployed around the court. Separately, Chabi Yayi, son of the former Beninese president and opposition figure Thomas Boni Yayi, was released after questioning but remains under investigation in connection with the coup bid. President Talon, who has been credited with spurring economic growth, faces criticism over alleged authoritarianism. He is scheduled to leave office in April 2026 after completing the constitutionally allowed 2 terms in office. Now we take you back to Somalia, where Somaliland has rejected accusations that it agreed to host Israeli military facilities and resettle displaced Palestinians from Gaza in exchange for recognition by Israel. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has dismissed the claims as baseless, saying its engagement with Israel was purely diplomatic and conducted in full respect of international law. The denial came in response to allegations by Somalia's President Hassan Mohamud that Somaliland had accepted 3 conditions from Israel, including the resettlement of Palestinians, establishment of a military base on the Gulf of Aden coast, and joining the Abraham Accords to normalize ties with Israel. And that's all on the African news at this hour. Thank you for watching. My name is Chioma Innocent. Happy New Year to you, and compliments again of the season.
VOP TV. Now, you have more than a voice. Are you ready for the extraordinary? Something big is happening on your screen. Introducing VOP TV. Now streaming on SLTV channel 264. From breaking news to captivating conversations, news analysis, giving you all sides to the story. We break in-depth discussions on the issues that matter, from politics to sports, entertainment, and lifestyle. VOP TV on SLTV channel 264. Join us as we redefine what television means to you. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice.
Behind every broken desk lies a broken promise. Education shapes the nations, but who is asking the right questions? Introducing Edu Dialogue, the show that goes beyond the surface, exposes the cracks, the corruption, and the silence in Nigeria's education system. Edu Dialogue, Saturdays, 3 p.m., only on VOP TV. We break the biggest stories, from missing funds to policy failures. We ask the tough questions and demand real answers. Edu Dialogue, this Saturday, 3 p.m. on Voice of the People Television.
Hello there, my name is Damilola Ogunsi, also known as the Goldfish.
Hi, my name is Chiki Bright Emmanuel. I'm an actor and a filmmaker.
Hello peeps, my name is Yomi E. Adejimo.
Hi everyone, I'm Paul Utomi.
Hi everyone, my name is Stacey Benjamin and this is Voice of the People TV.
I need you to keep it locked to VOP TV. See, are you looking for good entertainment? You want to get good movies, good music, politics, talk shows, sports and entertainment. You really want a channel that gives you everything you need without you having to run around. VOP is where you are. That's Voice of the People.
If you're not listening to this, you're not one of us. And you deserve to be killed. Scrap chat. Don't be killed, but watch it or I'll find you. And I want you.
And you are locked on VOP TV. Don't go nowhere. This is where the juice is. This is where all you need for entertainment, politics, movies, and whatnot.
And keep watching VOP TV.
So keep it locked because I'm locked already, man, and it's money back guarantee. So you're gonna have a good time because I do.
And please keep watching VOP TV.
I want something to actually, I beg you, subscribe, watch it. If not, whatever you see.
You better not touch that die because VOP is the plot.
We are here with the leadership of VOP Television Lagos. We do appreciate this opportunity to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to our viewers all over the world and admirers. Cheers.
Ẹ̀yin tèmi ní Nàìjíríà lókè òkun, mo ń kí yín fún Kérésìmesì ọdún yìí á yabo fún wa o. Gbogbo àlàrí bá ti ṣe tààrọ̀ náà gbégbá o. I wish my fans all over the world, in Europe, America, Australia, everywhere, a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Catch ya next year.
You've been wonderful all through the year. And this is from us, Voice of the People Television, saying Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to you all. See you at the top.
Hey guys, what's up? How you all doing? They call me Lovisha Nelson One, your number one celebrity host, and you are watching Voice of the People Television, VOP. Stay tuned.
Uyi Escalates is my name. I am a friend of the microphone, Voice of the People TV. That name is unique, and the brand is very sweet. I like the packaging, picture qualities, camera qualities, and then of course, the quality of human beings I see sometimes on your channel. I talk and get paid, and I look forward to being in your studios.
Oh yes, you are on to Voice of the People TV. Live here in Benin City, the cradle of black civilization. What are you waiting for? Tune in, bro.
VOP TV. Now, you have more than a voice.
2564 is coming up on Barney 9, right?
The 2564 Atlantic Tower.
What happens in the hush behind hangar doors? Who signs the papers that gamble with lives? Which truths were grounded before they even ever had wings? If you've ever buckled a seatbelt at 30,000 feet, if you've ever stared out of that tiny window and wondered who's really in control of the skies, it isn't just flight, it's power, it's politics, it's pressure sealed in steel. We're peeling back the clouds from runway risks to sky-high secrets. We're diving deep where most dare not to look. Aviation Scope, every Sunday at 7 p.m. only on Voice of the People TV. We don't just report, we reveal. We don't just ask, we uncover. Because when it comes to the skies, ignorance is turbulence. Aviation Scope, the sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning.
Good evening, Africa. My name is Bamakore, actor, model, producer, and I'm giving a big shout out to VOP TV, man. Keep watching. Don't change the dial. Thank you and God bless you. My name is AY, and of course, I represent the voice of the people, and that's why I'm on VOP. AY say so.
Hi everyone, it's your girl Miriam Tima from the Real Housewives of Lagos and the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Africa. Shout out to VOP, the voice of the people. You already know. Stay tuned, keep watching. And don't forget, VOP is the best.
Alright, hello, it's about that shaggy man fine back with Melanie Poppy Black Skin Boy. This is VOP TV. If you're not watching VOP, I don't know why you're watching. Maybe you're watching your